Alright guys, we are back for more of my 2026 St. Patrick's Day special. We just did a game of Mario Party 4 for the Nintendo GameCube, and that was a whole lot of fun. We played a game on Shy Guy's Jungle Jam, and we were able to pull off a very good successful win on that. So, for our next segment, we are going to be playing Mario Party 5 for the Nintendo GameCube. Let's see what happens on this game. Alright, here we go. Let's go and choose my file. And let's go to party mode. Alright, so like always we'll do Battle Royale. Alright, one player. And I'm going to play as Yoshi for this one since it is the St. Patrick's Day special. So, as for our computer players, let's take on Luigi. And we'll put the computer players on normal difficulty. And then, let's also play against Boo. And finally, we'll also play against Toad. Okay, so as for which board that we're going to play on here for this segment, let's do Future Dream. We're just going to do 10 turns. We'll of course have all mini games and we'll have bonuses on. No handicap. Alright, let's play. Alright, let's see who's going first. Alright, looks like I'm going third. Alright, Toad's going first, Boo's going second, I'm going third, and Luigi's going last. Alright, where's Donkey Kong gonna be? Right there. Alright, let's see where the first star is. Oh, it's just right there. Alright, let's get this party started. Alright, looks like it's going to be a 6 for Toad to start things off. He gets a Lakitu capsule. Alright, Boo's turn. 3. He's gonna get a Hammer Bro capsule. Alright, my turn. Alright, looks like I'm also getting a 3. Alright, what are we getting from the capsule machine? A Bomb-On capsule. And Luigi also gets a 3. So pretty much almost all of us got 3s, but Toad got double that. Alright, so Luigi gets a Lakitu capsule. Alright, so it's time for a 4-player minigame to start things off. Mazed and confused. Alright, let's do this. Uh-oh. We just got shocked. Ah, dang, it happened again. Oh, no. Crap. No! Son of a... Yes! Alright! Just barely won that first minigame right there. That was close. It was really getting intense between me and Toad to see who would make it to the goal first. But I literally just got lucky. Alright, now it's on to turn number 2. Toad gets a 9. And he's not going to utilize the transportation device. Oh, now he has to go inside this rocket. It's 1 for Boo, but he's gonna lose some coins on the red space. Let's go back to me. I don't think I want to use my bomb out capsule yet. Alright, 2. Luigi gets a 9. Not utilizing that transportation device. Alright, this time it's a 2 versus 2. Rumble ready. Got Luigi as my teammate for this. Very, very fitting for the 2 green players to be pairing up with each other for this kind of special. Alright, let's get right into the first round. Alright, we're off to a good start. Alright, let's head into round 2. Oh, how did Boo get that one? You gotta be kidding me. Alright, this ain't over yet. Okay, we got 2 points now. We just need 1 more. Alright, there we go. We got it.
Finish!
Alright, moving on to the next turn. And Toad's gonna get a 3. Alright, Toad's about to take the air taxi. And he has to pay 10 coins. Alright, back to Boo. 9. He's not utilizing that transportation device. And Boo has to go inside this rocket. I'm still not gonna use my bomb capsule. I roll 3 this time, and we're gonna lose some coins on the red space. That's not too good. And Luigi's gonna put his Lakitu capsule right there. I 8. And Luigi's getting the first star of the game. Oh well. We're not off to much of a good start, but it's still pretty early. Alright, where's the next star gonna be? It's right up there. It looks like Luigi has to give up some of his coins to the Hammer Bro. But he only has 6 to lose, so that means he won't lose any on the red space here. Alright, time for a battle mini-game. Alright, it's gonna be 20 each. Alright, let's go decide on our mini game. I'll pick the one on the left. And that is what we're playing. Alright, we're gonna play Lucky Lineup. Alright, let's see if we can get a good score on this. Oh, this doesn't really look too good here. Yeah, I ended up getting last with only 5 points. That was embarrassing. So it's a shame we didn't do that good right there for what I was hoping for, but it happens. But I'm still gonna get 2 coins right there. So that's at least worth something. Alright, let's keep going. Alright, Toad gets a 9. Now Toad is hopping aboard the merry-go shuttle. Alright, looks like Toad managed to get 16 coins overall. And Boo's gonna get a 6. Oh, he gets a coin block, so he does get himself 10 coins from that. But he still has to give up 3 of them on the red space. Alright, I'm still gonna hold on to my bomb capsule for now. Ah, just a 1. Oh well. Alright, I'm not going to utilize this transportation device. Alright, a 7 for Luigi. He gets a spiny capsule. Alright, time to go into a 2 versus 2 mini game. Berry basket. Alright, pairing up with Luigi on this one. Once again, the 2 green players are pairing up with each other. Alright, And I'm catching the berries here, it looks like. So let's see how well we do on this. Ah, dang, how did I miss that? There we go. Alright, time's up, and we win 9-2. That is how it's done. I do move up to second place. Toast putting his Lakitu capsule over there. 10. And he's going to utilize the transportation device. And Toad has to go inside this rocket. Looks like Boo's putting that Hammer Bro capsule right over there. And it's going to be a 1. And once again, I'm still not ready to use my Bonbon capsule. There's a 9. That's a very good roll. I'd like to utilize that transportation device. For Luigi. And he's utilizing that transportation device, but it's not the right way to where the star is located at. And Luigi lost some coins on the red space. Alright, looks like we have another 2 versus 2 mini game. And this time a sub-marathon. Not really a big fan of this one right here, but we'll still give it a shot. This time I'm pairing up with Boo. I need to make sure I know what I'm doing on the controls right here, because I'm not really too well aware of them on this mini game. Alright, let's go. Switch. This is pretty close right now. Alright, let's switch again. Oh boy, I don't know about this. Oh, Luigi and Toad barely got it. We were a little bit short right there in trying to win it, but that's alright. Like I said, I'm just not really the biggest fan of that kind of minigame anyway. Alright, now we are on our last 5 turns. Alright, let's see the current standings. So Luigi's in first place, Toad's in second, I'm in third, and Boo's in last. Time for Boo to spin the roulette wheel since he's the one in last place. And it looks like all blue and all red spaces are now going to be worth triple their normal amount of coins for the rest of the game. And we'll also have a duel if two players land on the same space. But anyways, let's go ahead and see what happens in the last 5 turns. Alright, 3 for Toad. Alright, Boo gets a 1. And I'm still not ready to use my Bomb-On capsule. Alright, there's a 10. I'll certainly take it. And we are now on the board with a star! That's just what I wanted to see. It looks like the next star's going to be right over there. We'll go this way. I 10 for Luigi. Now it's time for a 4-player minigame, and what's it gonna be? Willflower. So we gotta get ready for some button mashing on this one, but let's see if we can possibly win this one. You just don't know. Oh, looks like Luigi got it, but we still tried our best. Alright, let's head back to the board as we have 4 more turns left to go. And it's a 7 for Toad this time. He gets a Paratroopa capsule. Oh boy! Looks like the star is going to be changing location right here. Oh, because Toad landed on a space where a Twister is. And I was pretty close to where the star was too, so it doesn't help me too much. And looks like the next star is going to be over there. And Toad lost some coins there on the red space. And it looks like a 1 for Boo. And he's losing coins to the hammer, bro. But he's gonna get almost all of them back right here on that blue space. So he only lost 1 overall there, pretty much. Okay. So I'm still going to hold on to this Bomb-On capsule for now. And we get a 5. Ah, dang it. We lost some coins on the red space. Oh, Luigi's going to use that spiny capsule on himself. So now he's about to attack someone with the roulette wheel. It's going to be Boo. So Luigi just got 10 of Boo's coins. And he rolls an 8. He's not going to utilize that transportation device. Alright, he gets a Klepto Capsule. Alright, we're on to a 2 versus 2 mini game. Looks like we're playing Mario Can-Can. And I'm pairing up with Toad on this one. Alright, here we go. Oh, we got it! Awesome! I noticed that one moment right there, I kind of slightly messed up on the timing of that ground pound right here, but I'm glad we still got it though, nonetheless. Alright, let's keep going as we have 3 more turns remaining. Alright, it's a 2 for Toad. I was at the capsule slots. It looks like he's getting a mushroom capsule. Alright, Boo gets a 5. And he's not utilizing that transportation device. Boo gets a miracle capsule. And he does not have enough coins to buy a star. Too bad. It looks like Boo is taking the air taxi. Now he has to pay 10 coins. Alright, heading back to me. And I'm still gonna hold on to my Bomb capsule. Alright, 4. Alright, what are we getting now from the capsule machine? A cursed mushroom capsule. Alright, I'm gonna utilize that transportation device. Oh, really? Luigi's using the Klepto Capsule on himself. So that's gonna send him to one of his opponent's spaces. It's going to where I am, and that was a bad decision for what Luigi did, considering that he was right near the star. Just what was he thinking? Now he's about to lose some coins to this hammer, bro, and he's going to lose even more as well on that red space. Alright, let's go into a 1 versus 3 mini game. 2-bit or lose it. And I'm the solo player on this one, but let's see if we can possibly knock out all our opponents before one of them reaches the end. Bye, Boo! And there goes Luigi. We just gotta try to knock out Toad. We got him! Alright. coins off the lead. But let's not give up yet. Alright, we're down to just 2 more turns. Toad's gonna use that mushroom capsule on himself. Nine and 10 for a total of 19. Alright, Toad's getting a Twister capsule. He's gonna utilize that transportation device as well. Alright, now it's time for Toad and Luigi to do a duel since they're on the same space. Alright, Toad's gonna bet 25 coins. And they're gonna play head waiter. Alright, let's see who's gonna win this.
Stop!
And Toad wins it.
Finish!
So Toad gets 50 coins there for winning that duel. But Toad's still gonna lose some coins to both the Hammer Bro and the Red Space. But overall, from my calculations, Toad was able to gain 6 overall there. Alright, 2 for Boo, and he's losing coins on the Red Space. He only had 4 to lose there. Alright, anyways, I think now is a good time for my Bob capsule. And I like to put it right over there. Alright, 7.